If shit great, they gon' hate. Ha! Yeah! What's good, PB gang, Drift family? It's your boy poppyblasted, man, coming at y'all with another video. Before we start this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you will not miss out on none of the videos that I drop. Thank you. Also, make sure you go to peopletogomerch.com, get your merch, get your hair care, because it's all there, man. Today I'm coming at y'all with a video on something you guys ask me a lot. You know, we going back to the basics, bro. We going back to the basics. Alright, so a lot of you guys ask, man, PB, or a lot of you got new people, you know what I'm saying, that just joined the family. Thank you guys for joining. If you have not joined the family yet, make sure you subscribe. You see this? It's a do-rag, right? I'm finna teach y'all, man, how to put on do-rags. Multiple ways to put on a do-rag, alright? To not get that big ass line in the middle of your head, man. Because I know you guys got that ugly ass line on your head, right? You trying to get rid of that shit, right? I'm finna get rid of that line right now. I'm gonna teach y'all. Let's get it. Alright, PB gang, so first, you gotta have a do-rag, man. And the type of do-rag you gotta have is, of course, a silky do-rag, alright? Silky, okay? Silky rag. You can find them anywhere, man. But you know, some gonna be better than others, of course. You feel me? You gotta figure out what works for you. Gotta go through trial and error. You ain't gonna learn, you ain't gonna know what lays down your hair best unless you try it. I can tell you this. The other person can tell you that. They could, you know, they could put the do-rag on. It might make their hair lay down better. Then you put your do-rag on, that same do-rag don't make your hair lay down better, but you try another do-rag. So you gotta just kind of go through trial and error with waving, bro, just like life. You gotta go through trial and error, so you gotta find out what do-rag works best for your hair and lay your hair down the best at different stages. You know what I'm saying? I wear, sometimes I wear different do-rags during different stages. You feel me? Because this do-rag might not lay my hair down at that stage because I'm hella woofing. You feel me? My hair, I got too much hair. Or, you know, it might will. I'll just probably put some compression on that to, you know, to add compression to hold it, because my woof is so long that it's like, damn, I gotta put 5 do-rags on or something. You feel me? So you gotta just pretty much figure out what works for you. But this is the first style right here, right? This is the first style. Okay? So the original OG way, man. You just slide it on your head, right? Pause. Put it on there. Make sure it's flat. Flat it out. Boom. Okay. The back, what I do is this. Just do that. Alright. So now, make sure the strings are flat, right? This is the OG regular way, alright? Make sure the strings are flat. Bam. Tie it in the back. Alright. Tie it in the back. Make sure you flatten it out in the back. And when you flatten it out in the back, make sure you hold your crown in place like this. So when you're pulling it down, make sure you hold your crown in place. Alright? So now, you know, obviously the strings is not flat. So what you want to do is straighten them out. Straighten them out like that. I know this is gonna help you guys out too, because a lot of you guys just be throwing a do-rag on anyway. I mean, a lot of you guys know how to do it too, but you know, that's one way. Boom. You know, just put it on regular. See? You ain't gonna get no lines like this. You might have a little bit of line from the seam of the rag, you know what I'm saying? Like the little stenches or whatever, but you're not gonna have like a deep ass line like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you're not gonna have no line at all. You know what I'm saying? But you probably have a small line just from the design of the do-rag or whatever, but it's not gonna stay there, it's gonna go away. The line gonna be visible for about, I say 10 minutes and then it'll go away. You feel me? So it'll definitely avoid getting a dark spot though, because I had the dark spot. I still got it a little bit of dark spot, but you know, I had to learn, you feel me? It took me a long time to learn that because I'm always woofing, so I always gotta use hella compression. So you wear it this way, obviously, when you're not really woofing as much, You don't got that much hair. You got a fresh cut. You don't need to double compress. You just run your do-rag like this, right? Okay, you can wear it that way. Boom. See? Wear it this way. All right. And take it off. Now, you can also wear it this way. I tend to wear it like this sometimes too, depending on how the do-rag fit my head. Cause your head is not gonna be the same shape as the next nigga head. You feel me? Your head gonna be shaped differently than that person's head. So a do-rag is designed for everybody's shaped head, different shapes of head, your head, right? But you gonna have to figure out the proper way to wear it so that's fitting your head. You know what I'm saying? So this way, the regular way that I just put it on, shit, it might be designed perfectly for somebody else's head that got like a, you know what I'm saying? Like that his shaped head, it might be designed for his head. So it might fit him perfectly without having to do this. But who knows? So you do this though, right? You put it all the way down to your eye, right? You just flip it up. Flip it up. Just give it more of a tighter compression too as well. Flip it up like that. Put it behind your ear. Make sure it's flat. Like that. And this gonna give you, not only it's gonna give you more of a snug fit, it's gonna also give you more compression, you feel me? So you just make sure you straighten out the back. Same shit. Straighten out the back, you know? Now, some do-rags is lighter on the other side. So when you flip it upside down, obviously you ain't gonna be able to show. It's gonna be like this way. It's gonna be inside out pretty much. So if you don't really care about that, like you wanna wear it like that, whatever, you can have it inside out, but it ain't gonna show that whole do-rags, the bright side, you feel me? So you gonna have to like twist it or whatever like this. See? So that way it could show the actual color of the do-rag. You know, just flip it, put it on. Boom. Straighten it out. You always want to make sure, that's the key. I always want to make sure that your flaps, or what's it called, the string is flat. All right. Cause that string is really what give you that deep ass line. And we don't want that, cause that's what's gonna make you have them black dark spots. All right, so that's that. Boom, that's another way, see? And obviously if you don't want the cape showing, this is what you gotta do. Just boom, tie the knot, boom, double tie, boom, boom, see? Now it's like that, you know? But it might feel good. You might be on the East Coast shit, and you might need that extra, like, you know what I'm saying, the extra little flap on your neck, you know what I'm talking about? It may keep you more warm, you feel me? But I'm on the West Coast, it's always hot. I don't want nothing on my neck like that, because that shit make me sweat. You know what I mean? I don't like to sweat like that, so I just do it like this. Boom. Alright, so that's another way. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know about this way, but I'm about to show you guys this way too as well. If you want to swag it out like that. For a minute, this is how a lot of people used to wear their hair, so shit, including me here and there. Okay, so just put it on right regular, the same way how we just did it. Remember how niggas used to wear like that? What's up, nigga? Little do you know, you look like somebody auntie though. You think you fly though, little do you know, nigga, you look like your auntie. Yeah, man, it's funny though. But you know, it's, you know, you go through stages, man. Everybody go through their little swag stage, man. You know, whatever's in, that's what you gonna do, right? So But like I said, it's loose, you feel me? So you gotta make sure you wear one do-rag under it first. Wear one do-rag under it, and then do your second do-rag like this, because you might want to sport your do-rag like this. You think this fly with your fit. Yeah, you feel me? So you can do it like that. It ain't, obviously ain't gonna leave you no line. Alright? So, boom, that's those ways. Okay, so I'm gonna show you one more other way, right? Alright, so the next way, man, this is when you hella woofing. If you got a lot of hair on your head, you feel me? Like if you woofing heavy, I say about 8 weeks or something. You know, the more you woof, especially for us coarse hair waivers, when we woof crazy, we need to add compression to our do-rag because our hair is gonna be harder to lay down because there's more hair on our head, right? And we coarse hair. But if you're not a coarse hair waiver, you know what I'm saying? I know straight hair waivers. I know I got my kids, they're medium texture waivers. I don't have to even double compress with their hair. I could put the same do-rag on their hair at all stages, even with woofing stages, and they straight. You feel me? They don't need to add compression because it's the type of hair texture they have. It's real soft, it's curly, so it's still gonna lay their hair down. You feel me? Yeah, you better tell. You'll know when it's time for you to double compress when you woofing and you coarse hair, because you're gonna see that it's not gonna be laid down like that. You feel me? So, I'm saying that's why I say look in the mirror, use a mirror all the time, because it's important to find out those things. You're not gonna know those things if you're not looking in the mirror. You feel me? So, anyways, it's another way to do it. You can do a stocking cap or a boo-boo cap. But I recommend when you do this, only use the boo-boo cap, bro. Also, before you do the boo-boo cap, if it's brand new, stretch it out, because these do get tight. I ain't gonna cap. These do get tight, so it will leave a line on your head if it's real tight. So I recommend that you stretch that bitch out like this. Stretch it out like crazy, like if it's brand new, because they come tight, so it's gonna be real tight on your head. Especially if you got a big head, it's gonna be tight on your head. So I recommend that you stretch it out before you do this. All right? Because the whole thing is, you know, we don't want to have no lines right on our head. That's what this for. This video is. You might have a small line, like I said, but it's not gonna be a line that's gonna stay for a long time. It's gonna be a visible line for a little bit. So you put it on, right? The do-rag to your eye. Put it down. Wrap it. One time, though, only one time, okay? One time. Alright, make sure that when you put that on, to flatten it down like that. That way it's compressed, your crown is compressed real good. Then you flip that up, wrap it around, okay? Tighten it back up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you want the do-rag to show the light color, you know what I'm saying, the front color of the do-rag, then you want to twist this around so that it can show, you feel me? But this just for this purpose right here. I'm just showing you guys real fast. Flatten it out. Always flatten your line. Like I said, always flatten your strings out. So that's that. Boom. Wrap it around. Tighten it back up. Tie it up. And this should be enough compression, bro. Like, I had to learn for myself, man. I used to be putting like a lot of stocking caps and stuff on my head. I'll do this. I'll put another stocking cap on my head. On top of that and all that. That's what you don't know is that's really compressing. It's compressing your hair, but it's compressing your skin too, and your hair, like your forehead. So it's gonna kind of like leave a big ass line in the middle right here, and it's gonna be black. Notice when you watch these waivers, you see a lot of them waivers got a black line right here. I still got it. I'm getting rid of mine though. I've been doing little methods to get rid of it, and also the first step is to not fucking triple compress. This is enough compression for everybody, all woofing stages. If it's not woofing, if it's not laying your hair down at the high ass woof or something, that means that you need to cut your hair. You feel me? You're woofing too long, because this should be enough compression. A stocking cap, a boo-boo cap is already thick as it is, and then you got a do-rag on. That should be enough. If you add another stocking cap on top like I used to do, then it's definitely going to leave a line, and it's definitely going to, like, the black line is going to be indented and it's going to stay. Trust me. So that's it for this video, man. I know I helped you guys out. As for the video, I'm giving y'all this shit, man. I mean, a lot of these videos are repetitive. I did shit like this back in the days. I'm just giving you guys updates. Stuff be slightly changing, you feel me? It's 2021. A lot of new people join the game. A lot of new people join the family. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you will not miss out on none of my videos I drop, okay? But with that being said, man, go to the website, peopletogomerch.com. Go ahead and get your merch. Go get your hair care because it's all there. Also, I got a big announcement for you guys real soon, man. Y'all stay tuned for that, alright? With that being said, man, I love y'all. And if you're great, they gonna hate. Ha! Yeah! Cut the camera, nigga.
It's JSDG with another banger.